Warrior from HBO is a show you really ought to see. It's a story from the writings and the mind of the legend Bruce Lee. What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, hey, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Then go next door. Ring that notification bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Okay, quick shout out. Was on his channel last night again. And happy birthday to Roman of the Empire. Slowly getting almost to that 400 mark. Give his channel a look. I'm gonna leave the link to that channel down below in the description. Definitely check it out. Also, we got more subscribers hopping on. Thank you for thank you for joining. Again, make sure you watch a video so your subscription is locked in. YouTube then does not think you're a bot. And check out those play A-lists. Build those viewing hours. Okay. Ooh. I have not been excited about a show in a long time, but oh, am I glad about this one. Warrior, a series from HBO. A series that has had a weekly review from my friends over at the Salty Nerd podcast, and they've really enjoyed it, so it piqued my interest. And wow. I literally binged 3 seasons in about 5 days. This show was amazing, and I've just enjoyed this series so much. And this is a series that really has it all. It's got drama, it's got political intrigue, it's got action, a little bit of romance, and a whole lot of kung fu fighting. So without getting into any, I'm going to try to keep this as spoiler-free as possible. I'm going to let you know what I really enjoyed about this series. Okay, so the story is based, as I said earlier, on the writings of Bruce Lee. And it's set in the 1870s, post-Civil War San Francisco. Chinatown is kind of a city inside of the city. And this city is ever on the edge of a turf war between 2 rival gangs called Tongs. That will be the Long Z and the Hop Way. So outside of Chinatown, you've got the Irish, who are not very happy with the influx of Chinese immigrants who are being used as cheap labor. And above it all, there's City Hall, the police force, the mayor's office. We got industrialists, all with their own machinations. And really, it's all about what to do about the Chinese problem. So we got a story of an oppressed people coming to a land of opportunity and becoming even oppressed again. There's quest for power. It's a story about family, honor, lies, deceit. Whew. It is damn good. So I'm going to give you a brief intro to some of the major players in this game. So we're going to start with the Hop Way. That is one of the 2 big rival turf gangs here. So the first guy we're going to talk about is the main protagonist of the show, and his name is Assam, and he's played by Andrew Koji, and he is very much modeled after Bruce Lee. Mannerisms, the way he's the one-liners, a little smile, a wink of an eye. Even in one episode, he's in a fight and he got scratches on him. It kind of looks like Enter the Dragon. Well, we meet Assam. He's fresh off the boat, finds himself recruited by the Hop Way as a enforcer, also known as a hatchet man. And the purpose for him being there is he's looking for his long-lost sister. Now, another member of the Hop Way to pay attention to is Young Jun, played by Jason Tobin. He is the son of the leader of the Tong, Father June. He's young, he's impulsive, he's reckless, he's cocky, he's arrogant, and he really wants to be the man calling the shots. And the final member of the Hop Boy to pay attention to is Ah Toy. She is played by Olivia Chang. She is the madam of the brothel that is inside the Hop Boy's territory. And by this ownership of this brothel, she's in a very powerful position, and definitely it's kind of odd holding such position of power in a man's world, which this was very accurate in depicting. So now we're going to go over to the other rival gang, and that being the Long Z. Now, two characters to really pay attention to here. One is Mai Ling. She is played by Diane Doan, and she is the wife of the Tong's big boss, his name happens to be Long Z. Now, she assumes the leadership, the mantle upon Long Z's death, and her machinations are to build the Long Z outside of Chinatown, to give it a American spin to it, to be influenced by America, bring in American money and other influences. Oh, and she happens to be Assam's sister. Ooh, family drama, fun. And the other person to watch is Lee Young. I love this character. Doesn't say much. Doesn't have to really, because he lets his fists do the talking. This guy is a badass, and he is Mai Ling's advisor, her lover, and her eventual husband. Now, we're going to move outside of the Chinatown. We're going to move to the Irish, and there's really only one name you need to know when it comes to the Irish, and that is Dan Leary, played by Dean Jagger. He's a local bar owner, and just looking out for a working man whose jobs have been undercut by the Chinese labor force. He's definitely a man of the people, and very much also, like Lee Young, likes to talk with his hands. He's a hands-on talker, if you know what I mean. Great character. I don't like him half the time, but he is good. He's good. Now we're going to move outside of that, and we're going to move to the overarching theme, that is City Hall. And we're going to start with William Buckley, who is played by Langley Kirkwood. He starts off as the deputy mayor. Through a series of events, becomes the actual mayor, and this guy is sleazy. He is slimy. He is not a good person at all, and I hate this character. And that is a testament to the way it is portrayed, because you're not supposed to like him. Oh, God, he's horrible. And then we go to Bill O'Hara, played by Kernan Bew. He starts off as a regular San Francisco cop who is promoted to sergeant and is tasked with the Chinatown unit. He gets jerked around by mayor and denied the police chief role, but it eventually gets to where he's needed to have been all along, the chief of police. Great storyline there too. And finally, we're going to come to Richard Lee, played by Tom Weston Jones, a character who, this is obviously Alex from Salty Nerd. This is his favorite character because he refers to him as Big Dick Lee. He is a San Francisco cop who's from Savannah, Georgia. Georgia's way down here. San Francisco's way up here. Sounds like someone's running from their past. I'm just saying. And finally, a character that I just love, and that is Wang Chow, played by Hoon Lee. He is the middleman for pretty much everything that goes on in Chinatown. If you need information, you need to arrange a meeting, if you need black market weapons, Chow is your man. Love this character. So, for final thoughts on this, the season finale is this week. I, for one, cannot wait, and I really think you all should check out Warrior. But hey, these are just my thoughts. I'm going to turn it back over to you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Check me out tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, over on Legion Talk for Friday night's Royal Rumble. Always a fun time there. And yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Before you head out the door, quick reminder. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, hey, you stuck around this long, so I thank you for that. I will see you very soon. I'll see you back on Monday for last week's news. Now, have a great weekend, folks, and always have fun. Hashtag keep talking, and always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.